Very nice. What's your name?
Karim.
Karim? Yes. Where are you from, Karim?
I'm from America.
You're from America? Oh, okay. Nice country. Where are you from?
South Africa.
From South Africa? Yes. What do you like about South Africa?
The elephant.
The elephant. Only one elephant.
I like the elephants.
Oh. What about you? Where are you from?
From the UK.
I'm from the UK, London. Oh, I hear it's a very nice city.
It is, yes.
Yes, how come?
There's a lot of pubs.
Oh, you like drinking? Yes?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
that's
okay.
nice, yes.
All right. Okay, guys, now please stand up.
Okay, sure.
So, can we make a circle?
Yeah.
All right. So, before we begin, there is one question that I'd really like to ask. Okay? The question is, what would you do if you had $1 million?
Oh.
All right? What would you do if you had $1 million? Right? So, I want you to think what you would do if you had $1 million. Right? So, for example, if I had $1 million, I would buy a house. Alright? What would you do? So, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to think. Think about 3, 4, 5 things you would do. Alright? 1, 2, 3, go.
Yes.
10. Just think. 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, time up. Okay? So we're going to start like this. I'm going to speak first. Yes? Then it's going to be Karim. Alright, so Karim will say what I said plus what you said.
Oh.
Okay? Then Jackie is going to say what I said,
Okay.
what Karim said, and what Jackie said. Whoever loses has to buy a bottle of beer for the rest of us.
Right.
Okay.
Okay? Yes, more or less. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, go. If I had $1 million, I would buy a house. Karim.
Jimmy said if he has $1 million, he would buy a house. If I had $1 million, I would open up my company.
Your own company.
Yes, I would have my business. Yes.
Okay. If I had $1 million, I would buy a house. I would start up a company. I would put 500,000 into savings and the other 500,000.
That's complicated. So 500,000 into savings.
500,000 would go into savings and the other 500,000 would go to travel.
Travel, okay.
Okay, so if you have $1 million, you will buy a house. If you have $1 million, you will start up a company. If you have $1 million, afterwards.
What would you do if? Second conditional sentences. What would you do if you had $1 million? If I had $1 million, I would buy a house. This sentence, like we said before, is a second conditional sentence, and it is usually used for unreal situations, hypothetical situations, situations which are not real. I don't have $1 million. Usually, the second conditional sentences are composed by two clauses. Clause number 1, usually referred to as the if clause or the cause, and clause number 2, the would clause or effect. Clause number 1, the if clause, has if, and the verb is usually in past, whereas in the would clause, well, it has would, and it's right before the verb. Some examples of sentences in second conditional. If I were a millionaire, I would travel the world. It's an unreal situation because I'm not a millionaire. But if I were, I would travel around the world. If I had a car, I would drive around the country. At the moment, I don't have a car. If I could fly like a bird, I would cruise the skies for hours. I'm not a bird, I cannot fly. If I were bigger and stronger, I would play rugby. I'm a very thin and short guy, so, well, I'm not brave enough to play rugby.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, guys. guys, so now could you please stand up? Stand up. Okay. Oh no, sit down, sit down. Now, I want you to pay close attention to this video. Alright? So this is 1, 2, 3, go.
What would you do if, for the following activity, you're going to make couples, and each couple should have 3 dice. So please make your couples now. 1, 2, 3, go.
So everybody, stand up, stand up, stand up. And now, please make your couples. Okay? So let's go. Okay, let's go. Karim, the two of you. Ready? So now, you're going to take a dice.
Yes.
Okay? There you go. Alright? I'm going to take the small one. Alright. Okay? So perfect. Now, look.
Okay. Now that you have your couples, please have a look at the following questions. Questions 1 through 6. In order to answer these questions, one person will roll the dice, the other person will answer the question in dice rolls. So for example, you roll the dice, the die equals 5. The person who didn't roll the dice asks the question. The person who rolled the dice answers the question. If you have any questions about the vocabulary, please let me know. So let's start. You have 3 minutes to ask your answer. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay. So, do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes. So remember, one of the people in the couple rolls the dice. Alright?
Yeah.
And then there will be a number. The number it rolls, you ask the question. Okay? So who asks the question? The person who didn't roll the dice. Right? Who answers the question? The person who rolled the dice. Alright? So, thank you very much. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Okay, you go. So,
6. Say if a name gave you the revelation that you are your Messiah,
or
what would you do?
He's cheating
I
on you.
would
I'll break.
be
You
scared
break up?
Yes.
and
Yes. Would you even talk or not?
excited and
Of course, I'll go.
have to deal
To
with it.
see if it happened or not.
Very mature.
Hey,
Ready?
new
1, 2, 3,
Messiah.
go. 2.
You wouldn't
told
just
them
better.
If you were told,
Yes.
oh no, you asked.
What I would do?
If you
I would buy a few things for myself, my son, and my family. I would travel around and then
I would enjoy my life. I would get
in my home country.
I would tell everybody the world is going anywhere. Let's go crazy.
Fine,
Okay.
that's another one. Two.
2.
Oh, come on. No, not 6 and not 1, yeah?
I asked. If you were told that.
Oh, come on!
I will enjoy my life and I will do everything that I want, but I will not get drunk.
Why not?
Yeah, see.
But I will be happy.
Okay.
Okay, so if you were told that the Earth would end the following day, what would you do?
I would go home and do a therapy.
It broke my heart. Okay, ready? Now, everybody.
Okay.
Yes, round 2. 1, 2, 3. Now listen, look. Not again.
This round, let's go on to the second round of questions. Questions 1 through 6. You have 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3, go.
Go! You have 3 minutes. Okay, ready? Oh, sorry.
You do the exact thing and so move it.
2. What's that rest?
What would we do?
Cases. Give each man a escape option. Three men were walking in the jungle, and during their hike, they came face to face with a lion. Frightened by the beast, they all ran in different directions, and after they were safe, they realized they didn't know their way back. As they tried to find one another, they found themselves in different situations of danger. Now they require of your help to escape alive. Before you go on, you must take in mind that There's no electricity in the jungle. It hosts many dangerous tribes who are not fond of outsiders. It is home to some very ferocious animals. Case 1. Mike. Mike is caught by the Mambusu tribe and is taken to their group leader, who thinks he is a thief who has come to the jungle to steal precious treasures and decides to punish him with death. So he asks Mike, "How would you like to die?" If you were Mike, what would you say that would save your life? Explain your answer, and also explain why other plans would not save his life. Case 2. Harry. Harry sees a pyramid and decides to check it out. The moment he goes in, the door closes and he finds himself trapped inside. He then sees 3 other doors, and in that instant, he hears an announcement. The way out is through these 3 doors. Behind the brown door there is a ferocious lion. Behind the green door there is a pond full of piranhas. And behind the red door there is an electric chair that you must sit on before you can go out. If you were Harry, which door would you choose? Explain your answer, and also explain why you would not choose the 2 other doors. Case 3. John. John is trapped by a carnival tribe and is taken to their tribal leader. The tribal leader tells John, "You may speak your last words. If your statement is true, we will eat you. If your statement is false, we will feed you to the wolves." If you were John, what would you say to save your life? Explain your answer, and also explain why other answers would not work.
So pay close attention to that. And now you can get together and discuss. What would you say to save your life?
If your statement is true, we will eat you. If your statement is false,
That's right.
feed you to the wolves.
Okay, we got to say a statement that we do not know if it is true or false. It's awesome. So I would say, I would think about a statement that we don't know if it is true or false. So the chief leader there, Mike, doesn't really know what to do.
Okay, so if I say...
So if I say a statement which he didn't know if it was true or false, he wouldn't know what to do with me.
Okay, it could be what, I don't know, but you guys... That's a good solution, maybe.
Okay, feed you to the wolves. Maybe I can say a lie, and I can deal with the wolves, because the wolves have no mind to think that I'm clever than I am, so I can escape.
Yeah, but
So
you
you
tied
say-
up.
Okay, cool.
But you aren't tied up.
Oh,
Yes.
but it is.
But it doesn't say that you're tied up.
Yes, it is.
No,
But I mean, there's cards, there's everything. Come
but
on.
that's my feeling, you know. Hey, you got 2 puppies there, off you go. Now, you got big animals probably, and like this. I don't know.
I see.
So
If your statement is true, we will eat you. If your statement is false, we will feed you to the wolves. 30 more seconds.
Feed you to the wolves. I think it's a problem. Well, not a problem, but the trick is in there. We will feed you in language, like using feed you to the wolves.
Jackie, think. Come on, Jackie.
This is my thinking face.
Wait a minute, is it grammar thing?
Yeah, not mistake, but could be.
What would you say? What would you say?
The word feed you to the wolves.
Oh.
This could be like, you know.
No, that's like, we would get fed to the wolves.
Yeah.
You have 10 seconds. Hello, Susu!
I'm at
It's wolves.
Statement.
Oh, state.
I would try to confuse the chief.
How would you confuse a chief? What would you say to the chief that would confuse him? Come on, guys, the other two.
Yes, I stick with my first answer. Either, well, yeah, a statement which we
But
don't.
he will speak his last word. You know, his last word anyway. Like
It
he's
doesn't say speak.
Oh!
Doesn't say speak your last word. Oh yes, it does. But like the thing is that look at this. If your statement is true, we will eat you. If your statement is false, we will feed you to the
But he
wolves.
doesn't know.
I will not talk.
Because he said it's your last sentence, your last words. You're already gonna die.
I would not be tasty.
Okay, you're getting close.
Yeah.
You're getting close, but you have to actually.
Come on, guys.
Okay, let's come here now. What would you say then? Okay, let's start with Karim.
Yeah.
What would you say, Karim? What would you think would happen, or Karim, what would you say? What would you do? If I
were in this situation, I would say to the leader that anyways I'm gonna die. You're gonna kill me.
So what happens if you say you're going to die?
If he said I'm going to die,
If you said, what would happen?
I don't understand. If I say I'm going to die,
If you said you were going to die, anyway.
yeah. So yeah, I would say like, what's the point of me saying a sentence? Either it's true or false. I will die anyway.
You're getting very close.
Again, the natural causes. If I were to die of natural causes, easily. I'm in a forest. I can't find my way back. I'm alone. No contacts, nothing. I'm going to die. Let me be. And then nature takes its course.
Okay, so use the structure.
If I were in this situation, I would tell him, let me be and let me die of natural causes. I can't find my way out of the jungle anyways.
Okay, guys, very well. So stand up, please. Portion. All right. That's the finish. Here we go. We're going to review real quick. Where's my mouse? Here we go. So as a conclusion, say with me, what would you do if? What would you do if? So, Jackie, what would you do if you had $1 million?
I would put 50% in savings and 50% into travel.
Very good. Now, Karim, what's the difference between, tell me something about second conditional. How many clauses are there?
Two.
Which ones?
If clause, which is we use past tense, and would and the verb.
Very good. Now, is the second conditional, if I, blah, 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 I would, blah, 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 is that used for real situations or for unreal situations?
Unreal situation.
Very good.
Hypothetical situation.
Perfect. Okay. Do you have any questions? And remember, if you say if I, and you use the verb to be, it has to be in past, and it's always going to be
Where?
very good. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the class, and may you be with God. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye. Thank you.